Hello everyone, I just wanted to make a little short video, and I wasn't really sure exactly what I wanted to do here, and talked to a close friend of mine on here, and he suggested maybe doing some music and speaking concerning scriptures, and I do not have my Bible open, so I am just, as people would say, wing it. Actually, I prefer to say I'm going to let the Spirit lead. That's the way I like to look at this. But I feel impressed to speak a little bit about music. And the reason being is because, for anybody that knows me, it's an integral part of my life, my walk with the Lord. God has blessed me and He's moved me into the realm of doing this. And now I don't want to get off on the whole thing of how I got into it and all that type of thing, because this video could turn into several hours long and all that type of thing. But mainly I just wanted to address more on the issue of what does the Bible speak about concerning music. One of my favorite Psalms is the last Psalm in the book of Psalms, which is Psalm 150. And that particular Psalm, and I can't quote it verbatim, so forgive me for that, but the Psalm tells us that we are to praise the Lord in all that we do, in all things, and that particular Psalm mentions many types of instruments. Now, many of the instruments that are mentioned in that particular psalm are no longer around as far as what we know today, but the principle is still there. It still applies. Just because we may not have the same type of instruments doesn't mean that we can't do the same things with what we have. And those things being, of course, worshiping the Lord, praising God, and just being thankful for everything that He has done for us and all that. So I was looking through a couple of books that I have, and I come across this little song, and I just thought, I just feel impressed to share a little bit of me. And I don't mean me as in, me boasting of myself or anything like that, but just this song, most people know it. It's an older song. I don't really know too much of the newer stuff or anything like that, but this is just me praising the Lord, and this is what I do all the time. Whether I'm at church or, well, it's always concerning the church, but whether I'm in a church building, as we like to say, or out and about, tent revivals have become pretty big in my life in the last couple of years too. And I would like for everyone that sees this video to be praying for me. There will be a big tent revival coming up at the end of April in southern Alabama, and I plan on attending that and sharing with them what God shares with me. And I don't know how much that is, to the average person that hears. A lot of people say, well, James probably just runs his mouth and bumps his gums and all that type of thing. And I know sometimes I do that, so you have to just please bear with me. I am human and all that type of thing. But anyway, this song is called The Heart of Worship. When the music fades, all is stripped away, and I simply come, longing just to bring something that's a word that will bless your heart. I'll bring you more than a song, for a song in itself is not what you have required. You search much deeper within, through the way things appear. You're looking into my heart. I'm coming back to the heart of worship, and it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord. when it's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. King of endless worth, no one could express how much you deserve. Though I'm weak and poor, all I have is yours, every single breath. You search much deeper within, through the way things appear. You're looking into my heart. I'm coming back to the heart of worship. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for this thing I've made. When it's all about you, it's all about you, Jesus. I'll bring you more than this song, for the song in itself is not what you have required. I'm coming back to the heart of worship. It's all about you. It's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made it. When it's all about you, yes, it's all about you, Jesus. I'm coming back to the heart of worship. When it's all about you, it's all about you, Jesus. I'm sorry, Lord, for the thing I've made. When it's all about you, it's all about you, Jesus. When the music fades and all is stripped away, and I simply come, so I'm here to tell you that I know I'm not the best singer, and I'm definitely not the best guitar player, as you can tell. But you know what? Just like that song says right there, it's not about how good we are, because we're never good enough anyway. I mean, the Bible tells us that our righteousness is but filthy rags in His sight. Jesus said that no one is good save the Father. So the only thing that I can do, just like anyone else, is just do what He tells me to do. Be obedient. The Bible tells us that obedience is better than sacrifice, and I know without a doubt in my life that He has called me to minister to people through this particular, if you'd like to use the word medium or genre or whatever you would like to call it. But the point is the same. The point is this: I just pray that everything that I do in this life, that it glorifies Him when it comes to reaching people. That I'm not a stumbling block, that I'm never in the way, and if I ever cause anybody any problems, headaches, confusion, whatever it might be, that I would ask of two things. First, that they would just forgive me and secondly, that they would help me, because I fall short every day of the glory of God. But yet, while I was yet a sinner, He died for me. Wow, to think about that. So I hope that this has touched you in somehow. As you can tell, it's touching me now. So praise the Lord Jesus for that. God bless everyone, and I love y'all, and I'm praying for you. If you ever need anything, just holler at me.